Hello, everyone. Hello. Woohoo! Hello, everyone. I'm Sheldon Barlett Rumor, and this is it. Welcome back to This Is It TV. We are back. It has been some time, and a lot of traveling and a lot of resting. But we're back. We're absolutely back. So again, I'm Sheldon Barlett Rumor. I'm the CEO and executive producer of This Is It Network. We connect remarkable women to inspiring stories. We do that each and every day through our growing community, our engaging content, and the real connections in which we provide. We have been in Los Angeles hosting our We Win Women in Sports event. We were there for what felt like so long, from Wednesday until Monday evening. And then I had a speaking engagement yesterday morning, and now we're back. So I'm super excited to be back in the rhythm of things. I do this morning message, at least I try to, each and every day, Monday through Friday at 11 o'clock Eastern, in order to share a little bit of inspiration, not only for today, but each and every day, and hoping that that keeps you inspired and gets you excited. We are actually hosting this evening our Ask the Doc, thanks to our friends at VivoDoc, with Dr. Janice Asher, which is super, super exciting. That'll be at 6 p.m. Eastern via Zoom. If you have not RSVP'd, please do so within the link within the post. Please don't hesitate to join us. It's an opportunity for us to talk about eating without shame, which I think is going to be a very interesting conversation for us to have. Dr. Janice Asher is so versed in what it's like to be in that space, and I'm really excited and hope that all of you can join us. So happy Wednesday to all of you. I hope to see you tonight at 6 p.m. Eastern. We're getting back into the swing of things. Our Ask the Doc, again, is tonight, thanks to our friends at VivoDoc, to ask Dr. Janice Asher about eating without shame, and that'll be at 6 p.m. Eastern via Zoom. A link for you to register can be found within the post. We'll also be having our meetup, our Scream Your Dream meetup. That will be World Traveler. That will be on the 28th, which will be Monday the 28th. An additional monthly Scream Your Dream meetup will be on the 28th. A link for you to register for that can also be found within the post. But yes, I am back. Good morning, Bangai. Good morning, Lisa. It's wonderful to see all of you. It has been a whirlwind of a ride within the last couple of weeks, and just getting ourselves not only connecting with our East Coast family and community, but also celebrating wonderful, remarkable women in sports. Good morning, Candace. And it's been really wonderful to be able to connect again as the world begins to open up, and to be able to celebrate wonderful accomplishments of ambitious women throughout the country. So it's going to be absolutely wonderful. Some fun things coming up, dabbling with the South by Southwest visitation and small cocktail party in Austin, Texas. Looking to be able to celebrate women in hospitality, food and beverage in Chicago for the restaurant show in May. And we're just going to keep it moving. We're just going to keep it moving and coming your way to be able to celebrate some fun things that we have going on. Recently, got a really fun announcement or, acknowledgement. I am now, the Women's Advocate of the Year for the NABO South Jersey chapter, which is really wonderful. There'll be a little bit of a gala on March 31st. So I'll be celebrating with my family in tow. And that was a wonderful thing to be surprised with. And so I'll be celebrating what we do as, advocates of remarkable women, and what we do each and every day to elevate the voices of women, not only throughout the region, but throughout the world. So I want to make sure that we're sharing all of this excitement with all of you as things are really gearing up. There'll be more excitement and more announcements along the way. But today, in the theme of what we'll be talking about at 6 p.m. Eastern, again, we're asking the doc with Dr. Janice Asher. She'll be talking about eating without shame. Thank you, ladies. It was a wonderful honor. We'll be talking about that. So if you haven't registered, please do so within the post. We're talking about eating without shame. And I think that eating, and being shameful about eating is one thing, but I think that we carry as women a lot of shame about a lot of stuff, mistakes we've made, or things that haven't necessarily gone our way, or how long it's taken us to get to where it is that we want to go, or what it is that we're doing that isn't necessarily adding up, or the fact that we've made bad decisions in the past. And believe me, I think that in a lot of cases, I've made more bad decisions than I've made good ones. And you carry shame with you when you have those conversations, when you walk into a meeting, before you hit send on a presentation, you're carrying all of that with you. And I acknowledge the things that I've done wrong continuously. I focus and know that these are the things and the mishaps that I've had in the past and the decisions that I've made that have not been good ones, fruitful ones. But I have to keep going. And I want you to understand that as well. Even if you are caring a little bit too much or you're dwelling on things that didn't necessarily work out as planned in the past, there is another side of that. And the other side of that is your ability to keep moving forward. You're wanting to move forward. You're wanting to pull yourself up and be able to say, I'm going to keep moving. That mistake was a mistake. What I did wrong, I acknowledge, but that doesn't define me fully. That I have more to do. I have more to contribute. I've learned my lesson and I'm moving forward accordingly. And I think that a lot of us are living in the valley for far too long. A lot of us are holding on to the shame of mistakes or circumstances when we should be not only clawing ourselves, climbing ourselves, running out of those valleys and moving closer to what it is that we deserve. Right? The work has been done, the dues have been paid, and though that there may be some shame and in some mistakes that you have made, there should be an effort to keep going. There should be an effort to put one foot in front of the other to say, okay, it is my turn. I deserve. Yes, I acknowledge that not everything has gone as planned. I acknowledge that I've made that mistake once or maybe even twice. I see you out there, right? And now I've learned my lesson and I'm better for it. And there was a big piece of time in which I spent a lot of time over promising and under delivering. I spent a lot of time leaning into my ambition and not into my plan. I spent a lot of time, hoping and praying and getting everybody really excited, very hype about what This Is It Network was going to do and what I was going to accomplish, but didn't have a plan in order to execute that fully, didn't have a plan in order to ensure that what I was dreaming up was a reality. And because of that, I fell short. Because of that, I made promises I couldn't keep. Because of that, I put myself in a position that led me to a lot of shame. Right? Maybe I'm not equipped for this. Maybe this isn't exactly where I'm supposed to be. Maybe I should be doing something else. Maybe I'm not skilled in order to be able to get this done. Maybe this empire in which I am trying to create does not belong to me. And that shame can keep you from moving forward. It can keep you from opening that notebook, opening that laptop, sending that email, presenting that presentation, asking that big ask. And I can't afford for that shame, your shame, to keep you from where it is that you want to be. I can't afford for that shame to keep you living in a whisper. It's time for you to scream your dream. The shame can be acknowledged. The lessons can be learned, but you must keep going. You must find the words. You must gussy up the strength. You must gain some determination, and you must keep going, because the shame itself cannot keep you down. The shame itself cannot leave you in a space where you cannot function, that you cannot move forward, that you cannot get to where it is that you want to be. What it is that I have built has taken me a long time, and it has turned and twisted more times than not. And all of the shortcomings I lived in for a very long time. But the ambition that I've had to build what I am building is far stronger than anything that could ever keep me down. And so for all of you out there that are living in a little bit of shame, that are living in a little bit of, I made too many mistakes and too many times, I believe that there is another side to that. I believe that the lessons that you learn from the mistakes that you have made and the dusting off of the shame that you no longer need to carry is what's going to get you to where you need to be. I'm Sheldon Bartlett Rumer, and this is it. I love that you join me each and every day, Monday through Friday at 11 o'clock Eastern. I need you to make sure that you dust off that shame, you learn that lesson, and you keep moving. We're going to be meeting tonight for our Ask the Doc, Eating Without Shame, with Dr. Janice Asher at 6 p.m. Eastern via Zoom. If you have not RSVP'd, please do so by clicking the link within the post. We also have another Scream Your Dream meetup on the 28th, which is Monday, the 28th of February. We would love to see you, so please make sure that you join us for that as well. The link, again, can be found within the post. If you need me for anything, you know where to find me. You can follow, fan, and like us everywhere you find at This Is It TV, and log on to thisisit.tv.com for more information on all that we've got going on. You can check out our latest interviews, programs, and courses at thisisit.tv. I promise you, I am everywhere in which you need me, and a few extra places as well. Reach out if you want to connect, share, or promote all that you have going on. My goal every day is to ensure that you find your voice, that you tell your story, that you no longer whisper your wishes. It's time for all of us to scream our dreams. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care.